Welcome to this week's double bass with the Bass Pixie. Scales are boring. Yes, they are. I do agree. They are dull, but they also make you a better player. So this week we're going to take a look at the F major scale. So if you haven't done any scales before at all, take a look at part 1 of Scales for Beginners on my lesson series, so you can learn a few really essential things before we step in to this scale. So the 1 octave F major scale is a really simple scale to learn on double bass, and it's really useful because there are a lot of songs in the key of F. If you're a patron, I've put a couple of these songs examples on the Patreon page for you to take a look at. So F major has 1 flat. If you don't know what a flat or a sharp is, then take a look at my video about flats and sharps. You don't necessarily need to know what one is right now, you just need to know one exists in this. But it is diving deep, and diving deep can actually do you a lot of good in the long run. So do take a look at that if you've got some time, because it is worth the time investment. Anyway, the 1 flat in this scale is the B flat. So every time we play a B in this scale, we're going to play it as a B flat. So as all major scales, the tonal sequence of this scale is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. It's exactly the same for every major scale without exception. So the notes for F major scale are F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. So before we take a look at the fingering, I just want to give a little shout out to my merch site and my little Bass Pixie t-shirt. So if you are loving the channel and you want to show some love for your favourite rockabilly double bass YouTuber, go over to thebassPixie.co.uk/merch and grab yourself a Bass Pixie t-shirt. Go out there, wear it, be loud and proud about how much you love double bass and how much you love the channel. It really helps me keep the channel going so I can bring you more videos, and also just makes me feel very, very loved. So let's take a look at the fingering. Who doesn't love a bit of fingering? So we're going to start on the E string, and the F is your very first fret. We always say fret because it's where it would be on a guitar, but we don't have frets, we just have blank space. So here we go. There's your F. The second note is your G, which is same position where your F was, and you just put all your fingers down nice and spread to find your G. Then we're going to go into the open A, and then the B flat is in the same place as the F but on the A string, and then the C is the same place as the G but on the A string. Then we're going to go open D. This is the only place the fingering gets different because we're going to do 2 fingers down for the E and then all fingers down for the F. Okay, put it together, it goes like this. And then we can come back down again. Okay, as with all your scales, practice going up, practice going down, practice to a metronome. If you have one, if you don't, there are free online metronomes. Start nice and slow, and when you're comfortable, up that speed and up that speed until you've got a nice flow on that F major scale, and it just comes under the hand naturally and you don't even have to think about it. The other thing to look at is your triads on this. So your triad is just your basic chord for each different key. So this is an F major scale, and an F major triad, as always, comes with notes 1, 3 and 5. Note 1 being F, note 3 being A, note 5 being C. So we can actually practice the arpeggios here by doing F, A, C, F, and then back down to the F. And again, that's really, really good to practice. It will help you with your walking bass lines and other kinds of playing in the future. So if you've seen part 1 of Scales for Beginners in this series, you'll note that we did C major and A minor, which is the relative minor of C major. Now, the reason that we're only doing F major today is because the finger work for D minor is much harder. So that is going to come later in the series. So for part 2, it's a little bit of a easier day today for you. It's just the F major scale. So for my patrons, if you head over to the website, there is a PDF download for this scale, which is your F major in lettering, in tab, and in notation. You can download that and check it out and print it and do whatever you fancy with it. If you are not a patron and you want the extra content, you can go over to patreon.com/thebasspixie and choose your level. If you just love the videos and want to support the channel, there is a level for that, but there's also levels with lots of extra content, PDF downloads, extra video content, members only content, and a lot more. So if you're enjoying the channel, you can check out the sample lessons over on my website, thebasspixie.co.uk. Click on the lessons tab and click on sample lessons so you can see how the website is structured and what kind of content you get for your money. Just a big shout out, thanks to all my patrons as usual. Without you guys, there would be no videos, there would be no cool sign, there would be no cool video equipment. This is all for you and by you. This channel was never intended to be a full YouTube channel. It was just me learning my bass and sharing my knowledge, but you guys have made it what it is, and I appreciate every single one of you. So big love, guys. Keep watching, keep practicing, keep at it. So guys, do you hate scales? Are you one of me? Or are you a secret masochist who loves spending hours and hours and hours running up and down your fingerboard and perfecting your technique? Yeah, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and keep rocking.